Hi guys, so I get questions that are related, that's mostly related to aviation schools, and so that's why I decided to do this video to talk about certain things that you should not expect an aviation school to do for you. So the first one is an aviation school is not going to help you pass your NCAA exams. Now let me explain. Their job is to teach you and give you an insight to what being a cabin crew is and working in an airline and everything that has to do with the career as a cabin crew. Now, what they are not going to do for you is help you pass your NCAA exams. When I wrote my NCAA exams, when I got to NCAA office, I met a few candidates and I noticed that some people write, especially this particular subject, LO, they tend to write that LO. Some people write it 3 times, some people write it 4 times. Writing the aircraft type exams are quite easy, but the LO is where a lot of students, new ab initio cabin crew, struggle with. So, and I can guarantee you that the aviation school is not what is going to help you pass your NCAA exams. They are going to give you an insight, but you need to do your own research, because LO comprises of every single thing that they have taught you. And when I mean every single thing, you can go to an aviation school and the aircraft type they must have taught you is HS, but in LO they can ask you a question related to Boeing 737. I saw that question, a question that has to do with Boeing 737. I did, and the question that came to my mind is, what of people that went for another aircraft type and have nothing, they don't know anything about Boeing 737. So in order for you to pass your NCAA exams, take your aviation school seriously. That's one. But don't just do only that. Number 2 is make sure you do your own research. Do your own research. Go to Google and try as much as possible to see what you can get out of Google, and network with other candidates that have written this exam so that they can give you a heads up. Now, when I say network with other candidates, I do not mean you should go and network with someone that will come and tell you that they have written the exam 5 times, and because they've written it 5 times, they are also spreading that fear towards you, and you start to think that, oh, you cannot pass it once. You can pass it once. I passed the LO once, not because at that time I was even experienced. I was inexperienced, but I didn't fail my LO. So I want you to take your first aid seriously. Do your research, crew resource management. Read more and more about it. Study your past questions. There are usually past questions. Study your past questions very well. But even the past questions compared to the NCAA exam questions are not, it's not really so much related. But study what you can about CRM, study what you can about first aid, study what you can about Boeing 737, and what else can I remember? Study your emergency procedures, firefighting, DEAD. They should teach you something. DEAD is an acronym. I know they will give you all this at your aviation school, but the number one thing I want you to know, your aviation school is not going to help you pass your NCAA. They are a guide, but it's still less. Another very important thing that an aviation school is not going to get for you is, an aviation school is not going to get you a job. Because I keep getting this, that when I finish the school, will they get employed? No. Employment is tied to you as a person. They can inform you about airlines that are recruiting. They can inform you about where to submit your CV, but they are not going to be the one to get the job for you, because they're not going to go with you to the interview. You are going to go by yourself. And so it all boils down to your preparation and your passion. So make sure you don't go to an airline interview thinking that because you're from certain aviation school, they're going to ignore certain things that they expect of their cabin crew. Remember that there are other candidates that are there, and you need to give them a reason why you should stand out. So know these two things. An aviation school is not going to help you pass your NCAA exams. An aviation school is not going to help you get a job. It all lies within you. Whatever you get at your aviation school, make more research so that you can pass your NCAA exams. When you go for airline interviews, prepare to answer the questions intelligently. You have what it takes. I know you have gained something from my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Attendant. Stay blessed.